Have you guys ever had the urge to take an everyday object, like a computer, and recreate it in resin?
Like we have with many objects in our life?
Well, today we are giving into our deep, dark resin urges again and turning our eyes to making the world's first resin computer case.
Are we just staring at it? Is that what we're doing for the intro?
Yeah.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform for all your website needs.
So the general plan, if everything works as we hope, is to 1, we disassemble this acrylic computer case.
Step 2, we cover those acrylic pieces in silicone to make molds.
Step 3, we pour resin into those molds.
Step 4, we cross our fingers and hope that all the resin panels fit back together. But we also need to figure out what resin design we're gonna do. We could do ocean resin, geode resin, opal resin, resin swirls, resin with stuff in it. In the end, we decided it'd be fun to try for an Arctic crystal type look by combining some opal flakies with cool toned resin swirls.
But that's step 3 stuff. We need to do step 1 things. I'm really glad that we're filming this because I'm probably gonna need to watch it in reverse to put this back together again.
We should do like a cool disassembly montage.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Just imagine sweat drops dripping down your forehead.
I don't have any. Hey!
Ooh.
Hey! Okay. Graphics card. Oh, now I'm starting to get sweaty. Did you happen to see which port this disconnected from?
Not at all.
Oh, I guess I'll look that up later. Now, in anticipation of step 2, I went ahead and made 8 mold boxes. I unnecessarily 3D printed them because I wanted them to be precise. And I made this tray right here that'll allow us to put 4 of the molds in here for pressure treatment at the same time, thus increasing Max's power even more.
So next we just need to secure these down to the mold boxes.
Yeah.
We're wearing gloves. We wipe these down to be very careful, but there's so much cat hair on the tape itself.
So we can add thickness underneath our molds.
That's what we want to avoid. We don't want the silicone leaking.
Bring on the goop.
It is time.
Large volumes of goop.
We go through a lot of goop.
Half liters?
We're gonna have to open up the next,
Oh my gosh.
next bucket.
Oh my gosh.
We need more goop. It's on my hand.
I see it, I see it.
Yeah, since my hand is already, I'll just use this to stop the flow. You know, usually I hand you a paper towel when you're pouring things, and I'm like, oh, you're pouring? Here you go. Thank you.
You know I'm new at this.
I did make a big mess though.
Yeah, don't worry, you know, we're just pouring out $250 worth of silicone. It's okay if a little bit falls on the ground. Maybe that's why people haven't made an all resin computer case before.
Because it's very expensive and requires lots of steps and is completely impractical.
Yeah.
But it'd look cool.
I hope so.
I hope. Wee. Stir in the goop.
How do you know when it's mixed or not?
When it speaks to you. When it
All right.
whispers sweet goopy nothings in your ear.
All right, well, I'm gonna go lay down while you wait for that to happen.
I'm not yet mixed. Just a little bit more. Time to be consumed by the goop. Oh, yes.
Glorious. It's so nice being able to put these in a pressure pot afterwards.
I know, we don't have to be so paranoid about bubbles.
Oh,
Yeah, I kind of went big.
nice.
Satisfying, though.
It's like a jelly pancake.
It is.
Ooh, you know what I just thought of?
What?
If the molds aren't level, it's gonna be hard for us to make the resin pours level.
That is very true.
I'll put a level on top of this and hope for the best. I don't know, man, I don't know. there's 4 layers. We'll just do our best. We'll
do our best.
Probably. It's like a pizza oven.
Do you know I went to state for science fair just by making a multi-tiered oven insert for cooking more pizzas at once? It wasn't really scientific. It was kind of a bit of a throwaway project. It looked almost exactly like this.
What was it constructed out of? Aluminum?
Aluminum oven racks. I built it out of oven racks. Just existing oven racks.
What were the sides made out of?
They were open. I don't remember all the details, okay? It was like 6th grade.
I got so many levels. It's not bad. It's not great.
We don't really have a way to to adjust the level. Aside from roll it around on the floor.
Okay. I'll do it right here. Ooh, it's more level here.
Okay, you found the spot?
That's pretty dang good.
Okay.
I have something I want to try. I've been waiting to do this for so long.
Oh my God. That's a curse. That is, I think I know what you're about to do with this.
I need to add an exhaust hole.
You're not putting it in the butt?
There's a reason why I'm doing it in the leg. Because I knew you'd want to do it in the butt. Screaming in pain.
Oh my God.
Sorry, little guy, sorry you had to do that. All right. Well,
No respect.
let's see how the silicone turned out. All right, let's start with the small one.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
no, that's good. So there's a little bit of cleanup to be done. This silicone right here leaked underneath and held on. This should have been here. So someone got ripped off. Okay, so that's the hot glue. Maybe the tape that we used.
Oh yeah, because this was hot glue, the others were tape.
Maybe the
new
tape-
method worked really well.
Nope.
Oh.
Look at how much it leaked all the way. It'll probably be fine.
Unless it tears.
Unless it tears, that'd be terrible. Oh wait, oh no. It must be so thin that it's just,
That is just tearing where we want it to tear.
yeah. Oh
Okay.
wow, okay. Oh my gosh,
That is nice. That seems like perfect edges.
nice. Even the holes are great.
We also just realized that they're not level.
You see this, how it's like flat? But over here, oh yeah, you can see like a big empty space under this.
Well, we'll deal with that when it's time to pour the resin, I guess.
And that's how you build a resin computer. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Hey, sir, I would love to invest in your computers. What is your website?
A website,
You do have a website, don't you?
I'll build it one day. It's just really hard.
Sir, why don't you have any pants on?
I gotta go.
It's okay. Did you have another website nightmare?
Yes, but never again. I will make a website like no one's ever made with today's sponsor, Squarespace.
Squarespace makes building a professional website easy. Need a domain name? They've got your back.
Templates? You bet they have a ton of options.
You can even use their state-of-the-art Fluid engine with drag and drop technology to customize every detail.
Heh, that was almost too easy.
Wow, you're done?
Yeah, now it's time for a nap. I made my website using Squarespace, and you can too. Just go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to pull the trigger, because of course you will, go to squarespace.com/Evan and Katelyn for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Sir, why don't you have any pants on?
Dang it!
Evan went to go take a lay down break for his back, so I was gonna mix the silicone in the meantime. But opening these is the most difficult thing for me. He just went to go lay down. I really don't want to have to go bother him. closed it more. I just don't, is there a trick to these? I feel like there's something that I'm not getting. No, I closed it! I don't understand. And like everything is slippery because there's silicone on it. Oh my God, come on, it's so close. It's so close. Yes, yes. Second batch of silicone is done with no embarrassing struggles whatsoever.
We didn't check level before we put the lid on it, but it'll probably be fine. We'll put it in the same place and hope for the best.
Okay. Is it in the same orientation? Okay.
It'll be fine. Ooh.
Yeah, I just got looby again.
Let's see if this is improved.
Yeah, this is the one that tore last time.
It was a terrible moment. You know, one day I'm not gonna do it and you're gonna be upset.
You're right.
Ooh, 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 yeah. Look at that.
Looks clean. Hey, tape, man.
Tape, this is a new thing for us. And this is exciting.
It is very exciting.
No more hot glue. Katelyn, something has gone horribly wrong. Come with me.
Are we gonna go the whole way like this? Oh, okay.
It's generally best practice to not scrape the end of the bucket when you're pouring silicone into things, because oftentimes the silicone at the edges of the bucket is not fully mixed.
I didn't scrape it.
Well, you must have poured a lot because this mold has some uncured silicone.
Okay.
And when we compressed it in the pressure pot, all the bubbles went away. But because there's uncured bits in the silicone, when it came out, the bubbles expanded. No. Look at this. Look at that.
It wasn't like that when we took it out.
I know.
I would have thought it would have happened like immediately.
Yeah, we thought we were going in to take a small break before resin time, but no.
But no, we have to pour a whole new mold.
This is unusable.
That is wild.
Yeah.
I wasn't scraping. Well, clearly,
Went a little too far.
I clearly went a little too far. God dang it.
Dang, isn't that
That's
weird
wild
though?
looking.
I know all of the bubbles expanded in this crazy way.
I'm kind of done with silicone in this project. Silicone time.
Silicone time.
Do. Silicone time. I will not mess up again. Finally got all the tape off, and I only cut my finger once. Hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee.
Good luck, last piece. Don't make us do this again. Each of those is $250.
I don't want to talk about that. Yay!
As of right now, it's looking great.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Wow, no bubbles. It doesn't look like this. If after this you see us going to the next scene, then that means this one was okay.
Resin time, resin time. Do, resin time.
So So as we mentioned in the beginning, we're gonna go for a like Arctic crystal look. So we bought some Arctic crystal iridescent flakies. Look at that.
Those are so pretty.
We might have filled this a little bit full, but we're just gonna go for it.
Yes. Oh, yes.
At least that much. Also, this is just some really, really fine glitter. Let's start there.
Oh my gosh.
This is the best. I love this.
That is magic
It
sauce.
really is.
Should we add the smallest drop of blue to counteract the yellow?
I could do a tiny drop of blue. I think maybe the teal.
Teal.
It's a little bit easier to build. Oh, I like that.
I think that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm liking
What do you
that
think
too.
about the flaky level? Should I do even more?
I think let's do a little bit of a pour first. I just
Okay.
can't tell how thick it is.
I think it needs a little bit more of the glitter sheen.
Now the other colors we're doing a purple, a teal, a pink, and a blue.
These are pretty big buckets.
We have a lot of resin we're mixing up, and this is slow cure, but with such large volumes, it can kick a little fast. So I'm just gonna help mix things.
I feel the need to film you.
Too bad.
Okay, well, we'll just go. So Evan's doing a pink, I'm doing a purple, and I'm gonna mix some of that glitter in with the purple because we think that it'll look nice with the dark colors. Whee! You can see it. Look at this.
No, look at this.
No, look here.
No, look here. This is purple.
I have my own
This
camera.
is pink.
B-roll. Whee! Yeah.
This is the blue that I have right now. Well, let's see the sparkles. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, the sparkles in there, guys.
They're subtle sparkles, but they're so nice. So we're hoping for a gradient, which would be really easy if our panels were perfectly empty panels.
Yeah.
But they have all these like inset shapes that we're gonna have to work around.
This one side right here, pretty easy. The most difficult one is this, the back.
Should we start there?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, it is getting warm.
I think we can film this, but then after this, we're gonna have to kind of go.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm coming over, coming over.
I think I'm gonna have to start pouring, baby.
Okay, you start pouring too. Now, another thing about this pour is what we're seeing as the top will be the inside of the computer. The bottom of these molds will be the outside of the computer. So the bottom of our pour is the final product.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks fine. Sometimes it looks super, super ugly.
I'm gonna start heat gunning a little bit.
Okay. I'm just gonna, should I try like swirling it a bit?
Yeah, you can try that. I'm second guessing the swirls. I don't like the swirls.
But the swirls I'm doing,
Sorry.
that's fine.
When I compare like the randomness of like this versus like that, it just looks very different styles.
Okay, then let's put down the camera and let's
Hey, this is coming together. It's coming together.
put them together. Like, it looks cool. It's just not as easy as we were anticipating
No, with the shapes going
with
on.
the shapes and the time limitations.
I'm liking it. It's like a party.
Yeah.
It's like a gender reveal party.
These are the colors, and this is the violent explosion,
Yeah,
which is a key part of all gender reveal parties, I think.
as we know. Ooh, the tray is so good.
You designed it.
All right. Such a perfect fit. It's like it was designed by an engineer.
Okay. We're rolling them over here because we think this is the more level part of the garage, but you know, nothing's been level.
You know, we're gonna do the best we can,
Yep,
and then we'll fix any mistakes later.
that's how we do. I think we can just end it there. We'll check it out tomorrow.
Want to hear something really annoying?
More annoying than the chicken?
I wondered if I could make a whistling noise.
Okay. Okay.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, don't put it back. I'm gonna get hearing damage.
That's horrible.
I hate it so much.
My ears are ringing.
Yeah, I literally just said it. That's gonna give you hearing damage.
I just wanted to see how much.
Okay.
Yeah. That like makes me like brainstorm. Like you could make like a really dangerous, loud whistle weapon, right? Makes you think.
If we ever need to like,
Weaponized sound.
yeah.
Whoa, my gosh, I'm already seeing something interesting. That pink was super subtle.
Oh, I don't like that.
If this is a sign of things to come.
No, it looks pretty cool. I like the underside, which is the top side,
Yeah,
not that side.
yeah, this
That
side.
side.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
This is
The back.
the back.
You know?
It's okay. It looks a little bit like a little girl's, like,
My first PC.
yeah, it looks a little bit like a little girl's art project.
It does.
But it doesn't, it's not ugly, it's just,
It's just very that.
I think the panels are so thin that when we were mixing the glitter, it's like not quite thick enough. So it comes off kind of sparse, you know, which is giving to that like kids project look vibe. That was kind of an issue we feared because we knew we couldn't blow it with a heat gun.
Yeah. So maybe this wasn't necessarily the best design. Hey, this looks better. This looks nice. Well, so this is the back.
Oh yeah, the back, who's gonna see the back?
And you know, there's gonna be hardware and computer parts visible through there. That like kind of
Make it more manly.
beef it up some.
It'll make it look more manly.
More manly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
that one looks cool.
It's the like stringiness of that's bad.
Yeah, that like pink string is really bothering me.
Ooh, the front, hey!
Okay, front
the
is looking
looks
pretty good,
decent.
yeah.
The front looks decent. Hey.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like
yeah,
that
I
one.
like the strong teal. This is more well balanced. Hey, this isn't bad.
Okay. Hey, so far the only side we don't like is the back.
And that's
it's
the one
back.
this is the back, yeah.
And actually, I will say, seeing all the pieces together as a whole,
Yeah.
I like it more. Cool. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, the good news is, I think these are good. We'll put them aside so they can finish solidifying, and we can do the next batch.
Nice. All right, so these aren't gradients. These are slices of gradients, so they're gonna be kind of consistent. This is the top, so it's gonna be mostly glitter. This is the bottom, so it's gonna be mostly the dark blue and purple. And this is gonna be a chaotic mix of both.
I guess so. But it's in the middle, so like no one's gonna see it.
Let's start with the easiest one. Oh, yes. That's glorious. Why didn't we do the whole thing like this?
That is beautiful. Yeah, we probably could have just done that and made our lives way easier, but we like variety. It's spicy.
Ooh. Little bit of sparkles,
Sure, no one's gonna see this one. It's on the bottom.
a little bit of pink, a little bit of teal. All right, a little bit of pink, a little bit of blues, a little bit of purple.
Now, a touch of olive oil.
All right, now we do some heat gunning.
It's so thick.
It's so pretty. I don't
Even
even
though it doesn't need much,
I don't think it needs much, yeah.
there's still that teal and it might become more concentrated, so.
Yeah. Then I think we're good.
Okay.
Play tight, Max.
That is great. I love that.
What the hell?
Oh. That claps an eye.
Yeah. Well, I'm seeing a little preview I'm liking.
Oh yeah.
Top
That
piece.
top looks great.
And I'm hoping it looks nice on the other side.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful, gorgeous.
Hey,
Which one is this?
this is the bottom.
Oh, nice bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then this is the middle.
But it looks nice.
It looks nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks nice.
We're getting better. We just need to do a little bit of finishing work, and then it's reassembly time and final reveal.
There's definitely a cat hair, but
It's fine.
that's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, it's done. Are you guys ready to see it?
It's so sparkly!
It looks really cool.
This is one of the most unique cases I have ever had the pleasure of seeing. Let's turn it on and show you guys.
It's really cool. You know, what I feared would look like a preteen's art project turned into a cool adult art project.
This is an art project though.
Yeah. I just realized your mic is hanging down here.
Professional YouTuber.